Is the world on the brink of yet another global pandemic? Today, we dive into an emerging threat that could affect us all: Mpox. In this video, you will learn why Mpox is more dangerous than ever, how it's spreading, and what we can do to stop it. I will explain everything so you can stay informed and prepared. And if you enjoy content like this, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Also, check out my blog for more in-depth articles. Here are the key questions we are going to answer today. What exactly is Mpox and how is it different from other diseases we have faced before? Who is currently most at risk and why is this outbreak more dangerous than in the past? How did Mpox suddenly spread across the globe? And could it reach your country next? We will delve into more questions. So what exactly is Mpox? Where did it come from and why are scientists so concerned? Mpox, formerly known as monkeypox, is a viral infection that was first discovered in 1958. For decades, it was mostly confined to remote areas in Africa, affecting people who came into close contact with wild animals. But in 2022, things changed. Suddenly, it wasn't just limited to Africa anymore. It was spreading rapidly across countries, particularly among men who have sex with men. Even though Mpox may sound like a mild illness, it can be quite serious, especially for people with weak immune systems. The infection causes fever, swollen lymph nodes, and a painful rash that spreads across the body. But here is the big question. Why is Mpox now being seen as a potential global pandemic threat? Why, after decades of staying relatively contained, has Mpox suddenly exploded onto the global stage? And could it continue to spread even further? The answer lies in two key factors: human behavior and mutations in the virus. In 2022, the virus began spreading through sexual contact, leading to over 99,000 confirmed cases in more than 100 countries. What caught everyone off guard is how quickly it moved from isolated areas in Africa to places like Europe, North America, and even India. And there is more. Recent research indicates that a new strain of Mpox known as clade IB has emerged in the Democratic Republic of Congo. This strain appears to be more dangerous with a higher death rate and the ability to spread more efficiently between humans. But if it's spreading so rapidly, why aren't more people talking about it? Why did it take so long for the world to take notice of Mpox? Could this delay have made things worse? The unfortunate truth is that diseases like Mpox, which mainly affects poorer regions in Africa, have been overlooked by the global community. African scientists have been warning about the potential risks for years, yet little attention was paid until the disease began impacting wealthier countries. This highlights a bigger issue: global inequality in healthcare. While rich nations quickly accessed the vaccines and treatments to contain their outbreaks, many African countries are still struggling without their resources needed to fight the virus effectively. This delay has allowed the virus to mutate and spread even further. But if we are still battling this outbreak, what is the world doing to prevent it from becoming a full-blown pandemic? Quick question to you. Do you think the global health system is doing enough to prevent the next pandemic? Let me know in the comments below, because your thoughts could help spark an important conversation. So what measures are being taken to stop Mpox from spreading even further? And could they really prevent another pandemic? The World Health Organization has declared Mpox a public health emergency of international concern, but not once, twice. This is the highest alert level for global health risks, meaning situation is being taken seriously. Vaccines and antiviral treatments are being distributed in affected countries, particularly those hit hard in 2022, like the US and Europe. However, in Africa, where Mpox has been epidemic for years, the situation is more complex. New outbreaks are continuing to places like South Kivu province in the DRC, and without more global cooperation, the virus could be spreading, especially as travel resumes around the world. But is there hope to stop Mpox before it turns into another global pandemic? How can we stop Mpox from becoming the next global health crisis, and what role can we play in ensuring that it doesn't? Researchers are calling for more international collaboration and funding to stop the spread of Mpox. They are also proposing the creation of an African-led Mpox research consortium, which could help find better ways to diagnose, treat, and prevent the disease. Political commitment and financial investment are urgently needed to ensure that vaccines, tests, and treatments are accessible to everyone, not just wealthier countries. But the good news is that if we act now, we can prevent Mpox from becoming the next global pandemic. So, what can you do to protect yourself and stay informed? Stay aware of the latest developments regarding Mpox, especially if you or your loved ones are traveling to countries where the virus is spreading. If you notice any symptoms, seek medical help immediately and encourage your friends and family to do the same. By being informed, we can all play a part in stopping this disease before it becomes a bigger problem. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this topic. Do you think the world is doing enough to prevent another pandemic? Comment below and let me know your take on this. Your feedback helps motivate me to create more videos like this. Stay informed, stay safe, and see you in the next video.